Today is January 16th, and I just thought I would come out and look at what was growing and how it was doing. I haven't been out here much. We've been getting plenty of rain. We've been getting some frost, but warmer lately. So I'm going to take a look at the turnips and the lettuce that I moved around and the Brussels sprouts. So let's go take a look. So here are the turnips. And it looks really nice mulched like this. Doesn't let many weeds come where it's mulched. So you can see a pretty decent looking turnip coming in here. And I have trouble sometimes my turnips just come up as greens, but these are looking good. These are the Nagasaki turnips from Baker Creek. So I've grown turnips before, but not these special Japanese turnips. Here's the collards. These did not fare as well. Some little broken ones in here. This one. But these will probably take off, you know, as soon as the weather warms up. See, I need to thin these. Yeah, got too many right here. I'm gonna try to move them though and not waste them because there are 4 right here. So I'm gonna leave this big one and try to take those other ones. But I have trouble transplanting. If I start things from seed in the ground, I do well. If I start them in pots inside, they do not do well. I've got dill growing out here, you guys. It's just like so delicious. So that's the collards, and then peek over here. There's a daffodil trying to come up right there. So there's the purple Brussels sprouts. Not doing so great, but these are doing okay. And I need to come in here really bad because you can see where there's not mulch, there is a, you know, other things growing. There's what I believe is a bunch of wild dill. All this, because it's basically, yeah, it's dill. So that's why I mulch, because then you don't have to worry about that. Let's see. This is sad over here. Nothing really is happening except that one Brussels. And then a few down here, but they're not looking so happy. So I'm probably gonna start my Brussels over. And then I'll take you down here and check on this lettuce. All this will be, you know, moved aside for the garden when spring comes. It should be ready to go. All right, so this lettuce, you can tell which ones I moved, and they're not doing so well. I had a big bunch like this, and I took some and moved them, but they're all the ones with, you know, yellow. But they're gonna be fine, I think. I'm actually just gonna pinch off these. And I think they'll be just fine. So I've got a bunch of turnip greens in here is what I think that is. I can never tell if my seeds are mustards, basil, kale, broccoli, because they all, if you mix them up at all after you save your seeds, then you're like, well, it's just a crapshoot now. So you can see the ones that I moved over here all have a little yellowing. But it did good to thin these out because these are looking pretty good. I tasted one the other day and it didn't taste so good though, so I don't know. Maybe I need a different kind of lettuce. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pinch those off. Hopefully that'll send energy to the new growth and then it'll do well. But yeah, wherever it's not mulched, we've got ground cover coming up in here. But I don't really mind, like I would rather have this part mulched right now. I just haven't had any. But I don't mind these little I feel like they kind of protect the soil, keep it from running away. Like this ground cover is keeping the dirt from washing away when we get those heavy rains like we do. You know, if I had come out here and pull all these little weeds out, my soil would just run away. So instead, I'm just gonna cover it with more mulch, hay mulch. But you know, some things you can pick out, but you don't want to pull everything, because I don't see it really being a problem. Everything's still growing. It's not like this is taking too many nutrients. It's just maybe they're working symbiotically. Who knows? Companion weed planting.